Nari McDiarmid with you here at Mining News Select in Sydney, and it's fabulous to be speaking in person with Brian Thornton, Managing Director and Chief Executive with Hawthorne Resources. And Brian, your key Anglo-Saxon gold joint venture has flown under the radar a little. What would you like the market to know about it?
Well, thanks, Nari. I mean, we've been under the radar for probably 15 years, which is a damn long time to be under the radar. But fundamentally, the project's come into its own because, firstly, the gold price has gone up dramatically, and that's provided a lot of confidence that we can actually mine the project profitably. It's always been a marginal project. It's been a project that's sort of been isolated and hard to develop in the sense that there's no processing facilities within 150 kilometres of the project. So the capex that you put into a project such as Anglo-Saxon needed a mill to process to make it work. And all of a sudden that dynamic has changed with the gold price and the fact that mills are now being accepting third-party ore for processing in Kalgoorlie or locally.
So what milestones should investors be keeping an eye out for over the rest of this calendar year?
Probably the big milestones will be that we've just completed an MRE on the project, which is now 200,000 ounces at 4.2 grams per tonne. It's a very high grade ore body, which is forgiving, and that makes a lot of sense for development compared to sort of a lot of the other projects in the area, which are sort of much lower grade. I think the fact we've done the MRE has now given us the confidence to do an optimisation, which has been done by MinComp in Kalgoorlie. That should be ready in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Once that optimisation is done, we'll then have all the numbers in terms of mining costs, processing costs, haulage, to build a financial model around Anglo-Saxon to look at the next stage of development. We're optimistic that we can have this in production in the next 6 to 9 months. We've got granted mining leases, so there's nothing to stop it being developed. The only roadblock would be that there's other factors within DMERS, the government saying they want sort of more details about the project. But having mined it back in 2017 to 19, we know the ropes, we know the process to get that job underway. So I think that's the big takeaway.
Exciting times ahead. Thank you so much for having a chat.
Pleasure.